This connects to more news that we just have. 2 days ago, somebody's threatening to kill Trump and assassinate him. And he goes by the name Mr. Satan. And let's look at where he's at. He's from Butler, Pennsylvania, where Trump was shot in the ear on 7/13. Okay? So we have the 216 again. BP 216, assassination. That's why this is here, because 216 has to do with Trump's assassination. So the 216th day of the year is 8/4. Okay, so Butler, Pennsylvania, this guy's planning to assassinate Trump too. We have another person here. So you see this person here, he killed his parents. This guy killed his parents, supposedly, which is a ridiculous story to think. So see, this is a domestic terrorist. This is what they're ramping up. This is what I was warning about would happen. And this is what's happening. So you see here, teens killed parents. An extremist plot to assassinate Trump. Now how bad does that sound? Anybody who hears that and believes it is going to be like, oh my God. But I mean, like, this is a laughable freaking storyline. I mean, this is ridiculous. Do you think somebody killed their parents to kill Trump? It doesn't even make sense. So here you have a 17-year-old. So this stupid plane crash has a 216 in it, okay? It's 216 helicopter, okay? And guess what? So like we just said, this was her birthday and she was 33. Well, guess what? This family here's the mother. It was her birthday too. So she died on her birthday too. So just think about that. What's the odds that you have these two things that are already connected, like I just showed how they're connected? This is like an echo of that last event. And this one here was on their birthday as well. So both of these people died with these helicopter incidences. And they all connect to this helicopter that was doing on runway 33 here. Think about it. Runway 33. See, this guy is 17 years old, threatening to kill Trump. And look, this guy's in a satanic cult. Okay, like, so you have one guy, his name's Mr. Satan, he's going to kill Trump just the other day. And then the next day, you have another guy from a satanic cult going to kill Trump. And this guy's a neo-Nazi, Order of the Nine. Last year, I was warning about how there's going to be a Joker in the news soon. I was telling y'all how there's going to be a Joker in the news and they're going to shoot somebody in the head. And then about a month later, after I was telling y'all that, there was this assassin in the news who shot this Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare. And the whole thing was connected to the Joker film, where he shoots Frank Murray in the head, who's acting like Trump type character. And this Luigi character has been compared to the Joker even by the news now. After I'm comparing him to the Joker, they start comparing him to the Joker, and then you have all these people making memes where he's like inside of the Joker 2 film. So what's the odds of that? He has all these fangirls. See, he has all these fangirls in the news where they're at the courthouse to see him. And then just last night we had somebody on CNN and they were saying he's handsome in the news and how he's morally good man for shooting that guy in the head. And here's people saying the cult of Luigi Mangione, like it's a cult following. Just like in this Joker film. In the Joker 1 film and 2 film, that's what happens. You have him, he goes and kills somebody, and he has health issues basically. And so he takes it out on the high class because he sees that they're the ones who's causing all the problems basically, and then they're just using the low class. So they have him, Robert De Niro has him come on live TV to make fun of him basically. And Joker, he brings a gun to shoot him in the head on live TV instead. And now you have this being compared. So after I'm telling you that there's going to be a Joker in the news where he shoots somebody in the head, we have this assassin on 12/4 that connects to what I'm talking about ahead of time. What's the odds of that? And it connects on multiple levels to Trump and his assassination. This guy was arrested in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania police who arrested Luigi Mangione. So he was arrested in Pennsylvania, this assassin. So he didn't do this assassination in Pennsylvania. So what's the odds that he's all the way in Pennsylvania when he gets arrested? And this is right after Trump's assassination in Pennsylvania. His assassination attempt where he shot in the ear that I was warning about ahead of time. And warning about how it's connected to the Joker. And then this guy, who I'm saying is acting like the Joker, he gets arrested at Pennsylvania at a McDonald's where it's associated with clowns. You have a clown, Ronald McDonald, and you have Donald, Don in the name. So in the news, a couple months right before this assassination happened, you had Trump in the news, and he was working at McDonald's, if you've seen that. And that's why they had him work there, so that it connects to the storyline in Pennsylvania, where he was shot in the ear at. So we have Trump assassination in Pennsylvania. So we have one connection, and then now, in 12/4 last year, there's another connection to an assassination in Pennsylvania. He's arrested here at McDonald's, and it's not a coincidence, these images that they're making with the Lion King here, the king, Trump's the king, and this connects to the Joker here where he's smiling. And if you look at all these images, if you look at the first images they gave us, most of the images were him in a mask at first, so you couldn't see his face, which is like the Joker. He's hiding behind a mask. This connects to the Batman and the Joker and the pandemic. Okay, and then the other images they would give you was him smiling. He would be smiling and smirking. So you have this connection between a smile and the Joker. And then he's also wearing green, which connects to the Joker. He's wearing green. Like the Joker, he has green hair, and he's associated, he always has green hair. And then you have like the Riddler, he's always wearing green, similar type characters. You had a copycat of this. So somebody was arrested today outside of United Healthcare in the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and they had a gun. All these stupid stories are connected to Trump's head wound. And so this happened today. And then yesterday we had this arson in Pennsylvania. So the governor of Pennsylvania was targeted with an assassination attempt yesterday. So they did arson on his house, and they brought a hammer. So they were going to hit him in the head, I guess, with a hammer and do a head wound and kill him. And they were going to burn them with the fire. So they wake up in the middle of the night, supposedly by police, and they're trying to wake them up because their mansion's on fire while they're asleep. And then they come on the news, and you have Josh Shapiro acting. It's terrible. It's unrealistic. There's no way this is how you would act if this happened to you. You would not act like the way he's acting, that's for sure. He's acting like you would act if you were acting like this is happening. That's how he's acting. And this all connects to a phoenix because we're having to do with a fire. Okay? And this has to do with Passover. This happened during Passover. So this all connects to Trump, is what we're talking about. Pennsylvania assassination. So here you have a third Pennsylvania assassination connection. So what's the odds that we have 3 assassins in Pennsylvania in less than a year? Because it's not been a year since Trump's ear wound in Pennsylvania. So it's not even been a whole year, and all of a sudden, after I'm talking about Pennsylvania and assassinations and Joker and how there's going to be a Joker in the news, this stuff's coming up in the news. You have 3 connections with these assassins in Pennsylvania. Do you think that that is a coincidence? After I'm warning about this stuff ahead of time. This all has to do with domestic terrorists. And see, this guy here, all that's going on here today is you have the left wing online and the right wing online arguing about whose side each of these people who's attacking, you know, like, is he with Trump or is he with the Democrat side? Is he a, you know, whole point is to connect it to Trump's assassination, and then have this bifurcated thing where they have both sides attack each other with this two different stories that are made up on both sides. And it all has to do with Trump and assassination.